Hello, good evening all. Am I audible to you? Can you all see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So today we
Yes,
will
sir.
be discussing the Pune edition of the Indian Express. So there is one news related to COVID-19 which said that Delhi and Maharashtra are among the 5 states which may, what you can say, face shortfall in critical COVID care. So there were presentation at the meeting with states. So Delhi and Maharashtra among the 5 states that may face shortfall in the critical COVID care state by center. Cabinet Secretary red flags hospital inventory shortfall. As per the Cabinet Secretary, the hospital inventory shortfall is there. Means all those what you can say the equipments which are required in the hospitals they are running shortfall. Testing bottlenecks. There are problems with the testing in Maharashtra and Delhi, and high case fatality rate in 69 districts. So that is what is mentioned here. So from a glaring shortfalls in the hospital inventory to a steady surge in the confirmation rate, percentage of the sample tested returning positive, and testing bottlenecks, the center Thursday raised a red flags in the country's battle against the pandemic. It said although the national case of fatality rate remains stable, 69 districts have high CFR. So Maharashtra and Delhi, they are going to face a lot of problems. So probably people are believing that some policy makers are what you can say believing that maybe after a few days there is a need to what you can say impose one again the lockdown is needed to be what you can say declared in these two states. Anyways, here it is mentioned that 46 districts across the 13 states have confirmation rates over 10% as on June 9. 69 districts across 13 states in the country have fatality rates of more than 15%. So as they have seen that in Solapur, the fatality rate, what you can say, the death rate is around 10%. That is one of the highest in the country. So that they are likely to fall short on the health infrastructure between months of June and August. So which are those states which are going to what you can say, face the problem? That is Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Delhi, Gujarat, and Uttar Pradesh are the 5 states which are going to face shortfall in the critical COVID care. Anyways, states near 1 lakh cases mark records of second consecutive highest single day. So we have seen that yesterday there were many cases of the deaths have occurred in Maharashtra and other states. That is why the situation is going to be worsened after this unlockdown. Next is not just in Ladakh, India and China moved troops in all three sectors last month. So we have seen that there is a tension going on between India and China over the border issue. So at three sectors, there are issues between India and China. So one is at the Arunachal Pradesh, and another is the Ladakh, and there is one more sector at the Sikkim. So here it is mentioned that China has not only moved their troops only in Ladakh, but they have moved troops in all three sectors where the dispute is going on. So Ministry of External Affairs said that maintaining engagements to the peaceful resolve situation at earlier. So Minister of External Affairs saying that they are trying to resolve the issue peacefully as much as possible. So as India and China discuss the process of lowering tensions along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh, Indian Army sources Thursday said both countries had moved troops forward from their usual positions across the entire length of the Sino-Indian boundary at the height of the phase, what you can say, phase of in May. Army sources said the troop movement, not similar to the deployment in the eastern Ladakh, took place in the depth areas of all three sectors, that is western, middle, and distance of 3488 kilometer boundary that India shares with China. So India shares with China around 3488 what you can say kilometer of boundary. So western sector, middle sector, and eastern sector. These are the on these three sectors the army have what you can say moved their troops what you can say near the boundary region or at the border. While the face-off has been restricted to the eastern region, that is in Ladakh, which is in the western sector, armies on the both sides, sources said, have augmented their military strength even in the middle and the eastern sectors. Okay. Then going to the next, what you can say, article, teen CAA protester Amulya gets a default bail in lower court. So we seen that before the lockdown was started, there was one girl who was what you can say arrested on sedition charges when she what you can say she has taken a slogan like Pakistan Jindabad slogan was what you can say said by her. So she has been got what you can say the bail the default bail, which normally what you can say the arrested person gets a bail after the what you can say 90 days when the charge sheet is filed. So that is what is mentioned here, that the day after the session court rejected the bail petition of the Amulya uh, Norana, the 19-year-old who was held on charges of sedition for saying Pakistan Zindabad at an anti-CA protest in February, a magistrate's court granted the college student default bail since the state had failed to file the charge sheet within the stipulated time period. So whenever a person is arrested, the state government or the investigative agencies are supposed to file the charge sheet within 90 days. If they do not, what we can say, file the charge sheet, then he is or she is liable to get by default the bail, and that default bail has been what I can say granted to Amulya. So police in Bengaluru were due to file charge sheet on May 20 when the 90-day period since her arrest ended, but did so only on June 3. The delay enabled Amulya's advocates to move a petition under the section 167(2) of the Criminal Procedure Code, under which those arrested are entitled to bail at the end of the 60 and 90 days given to the police for investigation if a charge sheet is not filed by then. I have heard that bail has been granted, but I'm yet to see the copy of the order, said the senior advocate and former state public prosecutor BT Venkatesh. Anyways, so there is one more what we can say the article here by the US. A US report on religious freedom list protest against CA and Article 370. So religious freedom related, there is one more article written in the US. So just read it article that as per the US report, the CA and Article 370 has what you can say subjugated the religious freedoms of the Indians. That is what is meant in that what you can say the International Religious Freedom Report 2019. The United States administration has given a detailed account of the protest and criticism against the Indian government's decision to Citizenship Amendment Act and Article 370. So read this article. You will come to know what is US stand or why that report is talking about the abolition of the Article 370 and the CAA Act which was passed in the Parliament. Check it. Sure. Going to the next page, we will go to the explain page and to the editorial page. If you have any national important news, we will see it first, and then we will go to the editorial and explain page. So monsoon arrives over state. We have seen that monsoon has arrived. Normally in the month of June, the monsoon arrives in the South India, and it reaches to the North India around what you can say middle of the July. So monsoon has arrived in the state in Maharashtra. Kharif sowing section began. So we have seen there are two seasons, that is Kharif and Rabi season. So Kharif season have been started in the Maharashtra. Genetics risk score effective in diagnosing type 1 diabetes study. So it is mentioned here about the diabetic, the study is given, that is not required, but if you are interested, you can read it. Okay. Here there is one article about the national institutional ranking of framework. So in paper 2, there is one topic called education, issues related to education. So in higher education institutions, there is a ranking of, or you can say the institutions every year. So IIT Madras tops the NIRF rankings and JNU second among universities. So what is this NIRF that you need to check it out? Why this initiative have been started? There is National Institutional Ranking Framework. So what is the objective of that framework created, and why there is a need to what you can say creating such a ranking of the universities, that is also mentioned here. So this will come under the issues of higher education in India. Okay, so there is a news here that hints of economic activity revival in May as fuel consumption rises. So in the month of May, the fuel consumption has rises. So it hints at the revival of the economic activity in India. There is one more article written by Ghulam Nabi Azad. There is an interview. Government decision during the lockdown must be discussed in parliament. That is what is being said by Ghulam Nabi Azad, who is one of the leader of opposition in the Rajya Sabha and a senior Congress leader. So whatever the decisions are taken by the government, it should be discussed in what you can say parliament. That is what is demanded by the Ghulam Nabi Azad. Why do you think why such demand is there? Why the leader of opposition is demanding such what you can say need of discussion of the decisions taken by the government during the lockdown? Why do you think why such demand is what you can say being taken by the uh, Ghulam Nabi Azad? Yes. Okay.
So,
Yes.
so can I answer?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So that the government does not become an authoritarian government, and because of the role of the opposition parties as well.
Yes, but at the same time, we can also say that India is a parliamentary democracy, and whatever the decisions and whatever the actions taken by the executive, it has to be what you can say accountable and responsible to the parliament. Whatever decisions have been taken by the government, they have to what we can say uh, give it to the parliament, and parliament because government is accountable and answerable to the what you can say the parliament, and that is why such demand is there because whatever the decisions are taken by the government, there has to be what you can say put in front of the parliament in India, that is the legislature of India. Got it? Since we are following the parliamentary type of democracy, there is a need to discuss all the decisions taken by the government during what you can say the lockdown, because during the lockdown, no parliamentary session has been conducted where the member of parliament can ask question to the government. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyways, now
Yes.
next explain page, more recoveries than active cases, but how relevant is that? So we have seen that there are more recoveries in the active cases now, but how relevant is that? That is what that already can say the information is given here. And then yesterday we have seen that WHO has said that there are so many cases where symptoms have not been what you can say found in the infected person. So WHO has given a clarification on that. So why asymptomatic cases matter? Because we know that if there is any person that who has a symptom, then we can isolate him, but there is a person who is infected by the COVID-19, and if he is not showing any symptoms, it may be possibility that because if he what you can say roam around and you can see he walks around in areas in public places or in what you can say the crowded places, then it may lead to what you can say spread of more what you can say the COVID-19 cases, and that is why asymptomatic cases matters a lot. So after claiming asymptomatic transmission of COVID-19 COVID-19 is rare, WHO has now clarified that it does happen. How does one without symptoms transmit the disease, and why is the important in containment strategies? That is what is important, because if you do not what you can say isolate a person who is asymptomatic to the what you can say the COVID infection, then there is possibility that he may lead to what you can say more spread of the disease, or more what you can say the transmission may happen because of this asymptomatic what you can say the patients. So that is what is mentioned here. So why is asymptomatic transmission? What is asymptomatic transmission? It is explained here. And how far does the asymptomatic transmission occur? That is also mentioned here. And at how much India has what you can say assess the asymptomatic transmission, and how can an asymptomatic person who is not coughing and sneezing transmit or disease that spreads through the COVID droplets? So if asymptomatic COVID cases spread the disease, how does one stay safe? That is what is mentioned here. So that is why the best way is to what you can say use mask, and what you can say always use what you can say the hand sanitizers. So universal use of the mask is a good place to start. Like maybe many people are questioning that even why everybody needs to wear a mask if we do not have the disease. Why we should what you can say the need of wearing the mask? Because even a person who is asymptomatic to the what you can say disease, he may what you can say lead to what you can say community transmission. So that is what is mentioned here. Universal use of mask means not that everybody should wear the mask. So universal use of mask is a good place to start. This can prevent in advance spread by an asymptomatic person who is not aware of his or her positive status. It is also important to maintain a distance of at least 1 meter from any individual, apart from hand washing and maintenance of personal hygiene. Uh, Home, it is best wear to mask, especially what you can say there are elderly people in the house. But if that is not possible, it is advisable to cover one's mouth with coughing and sneezing. To do so in one's what you can say shirt and sleeves. WHO recommends fabric masks for people who are what you can say, who are living in areas of active transmission and cannot practice physical distancing, such as in what you can say public transport and enclosed settings. So use of fabric, that is the cotton fabric mask, is recommended by WHO. There is one more article related to word waves, that is rights issue, a way to raise capital quickly in the COVID-19 time. So Reliance Industries Limited recently concluded its rights to issue, raising rupees 5314 crore. The issue was oversubscribed by 1.59 times. That is, as applicants worth over 84,000 crore were received. Reports suggested that several other companies, that is Mahindra Finance, Tata Power, Shriram Transport Finance, etc., hope to raise funds aggregating to over 10,000 crores through the rights issue amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. So there is one topic in paper 2 that is called as mobilization of resources. So in mobilization of resources, capital resource mobilization is also one of the important, what we can say, the type of mobilization of resources. So here during this COVID-19 time, the private companies are trying to raise capital by issuing rights, by issuing what you can say the share. That is what is mentioned here. So a way to raise capital quickly in COVID-19 is mentioned here. So you can cut this article and put it in paper 2, topic mobilization of resources. Among the mobilization, in the mobilization of resources, we have subcategory, that is what is called as capital resource mobilization. So here you can put this article, that how the private sector tries to mobilize the capital resources of the country, that you can come to know by raising such right issues, or by raising the capital by issuing such rights. The private sector raise what you can say the capital. So SEBI, how so what is mentioned here? So what is rights issue? Why are companies doing this now? Does the regulator also have a role to play in this? Regulator, who is the regulator of the financial market in India? Can anybody tell me who is the regulator of financial market?
SEBI,
Yeah, SEBI.
SEBI, sir.
Yes. So SEBI regulates the capital raising in India. That is what is mentioned here. What are the temporary relaxations during this COVID-19? That is also mentioned here. And what reforms has SEBI undertaken to help the businessmen, to help the entrepreneurs, to help the, what you can say, the private companies to raise the capital during this COVID-19. So what are the reforms taken by the SEBI, reforms taken by the government, or the, for the SEBI is given in. SEBI is the what you can say, SEBI is the what you can say, SEBI is the regulator of the financial markets in India. Fine. Okay, going to the next page, that is editorial page. Today editorial page, we can say the Ministry of Truth. The article is written here. So we'll just check it out. What is mentioned here about the, with the opposition lockdown, new media policy of for Jammu and Kashmir as an affront to have chilling effect on any voice other than officials. We have seen that after the abolition of the Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir, there was it has been declared as a union territory. So union government is controlling the Jammu and Kashmir. So whatever the information is being given by the official, that is going to have what we can say the truth. So this article is related to the situation in Jammu and Kashmir. We just go and read it out. We'll go to the bottom article, which is relevant to the UPSC exam. Gone with the wind. So this gone with the wind is actually an idiom which is normally used in English. So they have given one article, that is, let me check. Sorry, not gone with the wind. Yeah, Inferno in Assam. Oil-filled blades show up ill preparedness in disaster prevention and management. Accountability must be fixed. We are seeing that in last 4-5 days, there are some news coming regarding or related to gas leakage in the Assam and burning of the forest areas due to the gas leakage in the Assam. That is what is mentioned here. So by all accounts, the bailout and the fire at the Baghjan in oil field in Assam, Tinsukia district. So when we'll discuss the geography, we know that Assam have many, or you can say the oil fields in India. So in one of such oil fields, there has been what you can say what you can say the burning of the oil fields. So how these oil blaze show up ill preparedness in disaster prevention. So there is one topic in paper 3 that is called as disaster and disaster management. So in disaster management, we have seen that there are three aspects of the disaster management, that is pre-disaster, post-disaster, and during disaster. So this is a fine example that how we are not prepared for disaster prevention. So this is a classic example of ill preparedness in disaster prevention and management. So accountability must be fixed. Accountability means what? Those who were responsible for what you can say this fire in the Assam Digboi, or what you can say in the Assam oil fields, it needs to be what you can say accountability should be held. They should be punished. They should be what you can say accountability should be held for those people who were responsible for this what you can say for this uh, problem in the for the disaster in the Assam. So cut this article and put it in paper 3 disaster management topic. Okay, going to the next article at the right side, we have one more article written by Sham Saran. Sham Saran was India's, what you can say, he was one of the India's diplomat, was India's, what you can say, the Indian Foreign Service officer. He was also once upon a time an ambassador to Nepal. So he has written an article. Now he has, what you can say, retired from the service. So he has written an article related to the relation between India and Nepal, and especially the issue of the border between India and Nepal. So drawing the line is article written by him. As Nepal paints itself into corner of Kalapani issue, India must treat carefully. India must, what you can say, handle this issue carefully. That is what is mentioned by the Sham Saran. So you can put this article, cut and keep it in India-Nepal relations. We have what you can say, we have got enough articles related to the India-Nepal relations now. Maybe I guess more than 10 articles have been written in last, what you can say, this 15 to 20 days. So you can cut all this article, and now it is sufficient. These articles are sufficient to write any answer related to India and Nepal, if at all it comes in the newspaper in the exam. So if facts are to be the basis for an eventual solution, one hopes that they would not be used selectively. India-Nepal relations are far too important to be derailed by this unfortunate display of the cynical brinkmanship by Nepal's short-sighted leaders. While India should stand its ground on territorial issue, it should be willing to look at ways in which Nepali sentiments could be assured. So one could convey that the Nepal that may have privileged access to Kalapani area for trade or pilgrimage, Nepali citizens may be permitted to use any infrastructure created in the order in other border areas for easier access from one part to Nepal to another. So that is what is mentioned here. Now, the next article written by Hamid Dabulkar, who is the son of one of the Maharashtra's social, what you can say, the activist. That is, how he was the son of, I guess, Narendra Dabulkar. His name was Narendra Dabulkar. So he has written about the article related to Bejan Daruwala's legacy includes a celebration of irrational. So actually, recently we have seen that one of the important, what you can say, the astrologer of India, that is Bejan Daruwala, has died. And after his death, many articles have came into Indian Express regarding what you can say, eulogizing his, what you can say, the life. So Hamid Dabulkar was a rational. Today only we have discussed about the rationalistic thinking in Indians during the Indian national movement. So he has written an article about his. So it is not relevant to us, but to understand the, what you can say, the problem of social problem in India, we can say that describing Daruwala as a futurist leads to the midstreaming of the all these false pseudo-scientific dogmas and must be avoided. One needs to be differentiate between astrology, which is a pseudoscience, and astrophysics. Astrology exploits the inherent vulnerability of human mind while faces uncertainty. Anyways, going to the next page. Let's break the silence. That is what is written by Michael Holding. Anyone knows who is Michael Holding? Have you ever heard his name, Michael Holding? Okay, anyways, I guess he's one of the famous cricket players. So let me see. Yes. As told to Sriram Veera, Holding is a former West Indies cricket player. So the racism which is going on in the Americas, so he has written an article about it. That let's break the silence. Racism is not about individual, but about systems and institutions. That is why all of us have to come together to beat it. So he's saying that Here, racism is not about one particular individual. It is what you can say about the system, social system, political system, economic system, and also the institutions which we have created. So we know that in culture we put some system, we make some what you can say the institutions. So it is a failure of the system and it is a failure of what you can say the institutions as per the Michael Holding. Right side there is one article written by Sudhir Ohura related to public spaces for the people. While developing Central Vista, the focus should not on just government officers. So this is about okay. So I guess this is about the bureaucracy in India. That is what is mentioned here. The writer is an architect and urbanist based in India. Okay, sir. It is related to what you can say the urban town planning. It's not about the what you can say bureaucracy. This is about the urban town planning. It's a very interesting article which you will come to know like how the what you can say India's what you can say the town planners how what you can say town plan and during the British time how we have what you can say created the what you can say the architecture that is also mentioned here that in the North Delhi's what you can say the architecture or the North Delhi town planning was what was drafted by Edwin Luton. He was a British architecture. So he has explained about the town planning in the North Delhi. So just read it out just for the what you can say curiosity or just for what you can say to have a general awareness of general what you can say knowledge. You can read it out. There is no any direct topic in UPSC, but this article may be useful to have what you can say the general information. Going to the next article, journey to the same old badlands. Okay, article written by Amrita Datta. Now this is an what you can say analysis of the recent movies or recent what you can say the web series and recent what you can say the serials are which are coming now. We can say that Indian Bollywood movies have what you can say certain trend in a particular period. Not sometimes they give romantic movies, sometimes they give what we can say patriotic movies, sometimes they go for what we can say the movies which were related to underworld, right? So nowadays we can say that there were many what we can say the movies which are based on what we can say the bad what we can say the aspects of the Indian what we can say the society. So once a question was asked in the UPSC, just write it down this question or this what you can say the segment that do Indian cinema reflects Indian society or Indian society is reflected in Indian cinema. So this is a debate. So the Indian cinema reflects the Indian society or Indian society is influenced by the Indian cinema. So that is what is the debate always going on. But anyways, here it is mentioned that edgy films and web series remain rooted in all male aesthetic. So all the movies which you can say recent movies and web series which are being what you can say being produced now, they are what you can say they are depicting the bad side of the Indian society. That is what you can say that rapes have been shown. What you can say the women, what you can say the vulnerability of the women have been shown. So many such what you can say the movies have been shown here. So just go and check it out. Read this article. You need to know how the Indian cinema are playing a role in what you can say in influencing the Indian society. In paper one, there is one topic called there is one topic of society. So there they might some ask some questions related to the films and society here. So just read it out this article how the films influences the Indian society. Going to the next page, let's see today's what you can say economic news. If there is any important economic news today. Yes. Federation Fed's gloomy outlook sends Sensex cashing, what you can say, crashing 709 points. Feds means Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve is America's central bank. So America's central bank have what you can say given a gloomy outlook means the future of the economic activity is glooming. That is what is given by the Federal Reserve. So it leads to crashing of the 709 points in the Sensex. So those who do not know what the meaning of the crashing of the Sensex, they will not be understanding. But I will explain this to you later when we will be discussing the financial market. We will be discussing the share market. You will come to know that what is the meaning of crashing of the Sensex or what is the meaning of decrease of the points in the Sensex that you will come to know. But those who have already studied about the financial market, you can study it. And what you can say rupee falls 20 paise to 2 week low. that is 75.79 against dollar. So rupees value has also been decreased. So while discussing the basics, we will discuss about it. What is the meaning of decrease of the value of the rupee, that we will discuss while discussing the Indian, what I can say, the balance of payment, and also we will be discussing the foreign exchange management. But anyways, those who have already studied, those who have already finished with the basic of economy, you will come to know what this means. What does it mean? Stimulus package, easing of curbs, fizzle out on Fed remarks. Dow tanks 1500 points. Dow is again one of the important, like similar. Dow is the same like the India Sensex. So it has also, what you can say, lost by 1500 points. So stimulus package is recommended by the Federal Reserve of the America to the federal government. Okay. So let me see if there is any important news related to India. Reserve Bank of India proposes to limit tenure of CEO. Now here the question arises that why the Federal Reserve's report impacting on India, because it is an impact of globalization. If something is happening in America, obviously it will impact on India. If the American economy is not going to grow, then Indian economy will also have an impact on it. And that is why the reports given by the Federal Reserve has impacted the Indian financial market. Anyways, Reserve Bank of India proposes to limit tenures of CEOs and full-time directors of commercial lenders. Commercial lenders, that is public sector banks. So they are proposing a limited tenures CEOs and full-time directors to the commercial lender. That is what is mentioned here. 10 years if one is from the promoter group, and 15 years of professional management. So the Reserve Bank of India is trying to reform the banking sector in India. So every day we say here there is one article comes related to sector watch. So the situation of each sector and the problems of each sector and how the problems are being issued by each sector. That is what you can say discussed here. So today they have given about the banking sector. Anyone remember what was in yesterday's sector watch? And what the sector watch was related to which sector of the India? Have you read yesterday's newspaper? Here they have given one, what you can say, the sector watch, and that was related to which sector? Anyone remember? Okay. Actually, if you don't remember, just go and watch it out. What was in yesterday's sector watch? So here you can see that India's ability and willingness to repay debt is gold standard. Chief Economic Advisor. So Chief Economic Advisor Krishnamurthy Subramanian said on Thursday, banking industry will form a part of the strategic sector, and government is working on a policy to identify strategic and non-strategic sector. So loans will be given into the strategic sector. So government is trying to, what you can say, create a differentiation between the strategic and non-strategic sectors in India. Check it. Prime Minister Modi has given one more, what you can say, the speech. Have to turn crisis into an opportunity for creating Atmanirbhar Bharat. That is what our Prime Minister is saying. So to create an Atmanirbhar Bharat, we need to turn crisis into an opportunity. Check it. Need many more banks, need to fix governance in public sector banks, Manish Sabharwal. So timely service chairman says India must double its credit GDP ratio. So you need to go and just check it out. What is India's credit GDP ratio? In prelims exam, they might ask you questions related to India's credit GDP ratio. What is this credit GDP ratio? And what is currently India's credit GDP ratio? Whether it is increasing or decreasing, you go and just check it out. Okay. So need many more banks as per the Manish Sabharwal. Manish Sabharwal, we need what you can say the many more banks. That is what is being said by Manish Sabharwal. Okay. So this is all about the today's newspaper. You go and just read it out. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me in tomorrow's class. Okay. Any doubts for today's newspaper? Hello.
No, no,
Okay.
sir.
So keep reading. Keep reading newspaper.
Sir,
Yes. Yes, Smriti.
sir, I wanted to ask, the previous day on, I guess, around 4th June, we read an article in the newspaper which says quest for self-reliance must not lead to failed policy of import substitution.
Right.
It did not work in the past, won't work even now.
Right.
And yesterday's PM Narendra Modi's speech
Mm.
directed imports, that he said that we need to cut down our imports, and also we need to find substitute
Yeah.
to
Right.
to
Right.
manage our
Right.
demand.
Right.
So sir, it is the same import substitution.
Yep.
So how it is different from the earlier one?
No, so that is what is said. Like earlier, it did not work, and that is why government should also not try this import substitution. What you can say, the model to economic growth of the country. So many economists
Again,
are
yes.
criticizing the government's decision to go for import substitution. So that is the meaning of that article, which said that import substitution